Welcome to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. Today we are talking about something that's not that much fun. I think it's fun. I geek out on this, but it can be very uncomfortable for people trying to figure out wedding planning and budgeting. We are talking about budgeting and how to figure out how much you're willing to invest in your wedding dress. Before we go into it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you want to hear about and what you would like to see more of on my channel. Here we go. Budgeting. So first things first, you have to decide how you're going to make this decision. Is this a numbers decision or a gown that you love decision? It could be a marriage of the two, pun intended, or it can be very logical or emotional. So there's a lot of different factors that go into this. You need to understand what the dollar buys you when you're shopping for a bridal gown. So that's the first thing, is really getting a good understanding of what dresses go for. One time I had a mom and a daughter come into the store and they said they wanted to spend X amount of dollars on a wedding dress, and I looked at them and I said, I'm so sorry, it's just not possible. You're gonna need to give us more. And the mom was so cute and she looked at her daughter and she said, well honey, we have to go home and educate daddy, because her dad had said this is how much money that you get to spend on the dress, but he had no concept of what the dollar buys. So you definitely want to do your research based on the style of the dress that you're going for and what's involved in the pricing of dresses. Also, I have had so many brides make the decision based on price alone that they ended up compromising on the dress. You don't want to deprive yourself of having the most beautiful dress and the gown that makes you feel the most beautiful in, just because of the price. Now, I know I might sound a little bit crazy for those of you that are very logical. This is only a gown I'm gonna wear once. I'll spend thousands of dollars on a vacation or a handbag, but I'm only wearing the dress once. It doesn't make sense to invest money into it. I understand that logic and I hear you, but I'm also telling you from experience and from working with brides, I know what works and what doesn't. You want to think of this as an investment. Yes, you're wearing this for one day only. However, your photos that you look at year after year, day after day, is a lifetime. So you want to be in a gown that you love seeing yourself in. That's really, 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 really important. I believe that you can find a happy medium between your price point and the look and the aesthetic and bring that all together to get everything that you are going for. I recently had a bride who is a spreadsheet person. She wanted to put every single thing into the spreadsheet. She had a certain number that she needed to be at. And I finally looked at her and said, we've tried on every single dress that would fit in your spreadsheet, and you don't love it. The dress that you love isn't in the spreadsheet. So I have dresses that fit in your spreadsheet. I have them. They're here. You can see them. You've tried them. We've been there. We've done that. But this is the one that you've fallen in love with. So sometimes things just don't fit in the spreadsheet or don't fit in the logical way, but that's a beautiful thing because you can explore all the gowns that you wanted to invest in. And if you don't find your dress, that gives you a reason to justify the cost of investing more into the dress and really having a gown that you feel beautiful and confident in. The complete reverse can also happen. You can fall in love with a gown that is way under your budget and then you end up saving money. So you really don't know what's going to happen until you start trying on dresses. Have an open mind and have an open heart. Moral of the story, pick a gown based on what you love, what you feel confident, what you feel beautiful in. Don't go based off of a venue. You've heard me say this before in previous videos. Go off of what you absolutely love. I know that the logical side of us wants to fit everything into a budget and a price point. You can compromise in other elements of your wedding if you want to, but these are the photos, like your photographer, your hair and makeup, your accessories, what you're wearing, how you look, what your fiance is wearing. These are all really important things that stay in photos and last a lifetime. Certain elements of your wedding don't live the way in which those things live. Although I really think that everything is important because it sets a tone and an energy. You should tune into my podcast about how important a DJ is. I learned so much on that podcast. There's tons of things that you can learn about that. But you really want to think about the experience and the feeling. It's more than just a number. I hope that this helped add clarity and put things in perspective for you. Tune in for more. Be sure to subscribe. Have a beautiful day, everyone.